why you keep seeing 1222 all the time. In this video, we are going over the 1222 angel number meaning. I'm going to be giving you some of the common reasons why you may be seeing this number, and then what you can do in response to seeing it consistently. That's coming up next. Hi there, my name is Dave, and this is HeartSpace if you're new to the channel, where we are creating videos every single day from my heart to yours to help you live life in your way. If that sounds good to you, you want more videos like this and other videos that are going to help you live a more heart-centered life, then hit that subscribe button and bell icon down below. Also, get into my free manifestation course. The course is going to help you manifest all of your desires. It's absolutely free, and you can get that down below in the description. And if I remember, I'll put it in the comments as well, but if I didn't, it's in the description. Now today we are talking about the meaning of the angel number 1222. And like I go over when I make a lot of these angel number videos, I don't want you to take any of this information necessarily at face value. I'm going to present you with the interpretations of this number that resonate the most with me, that I have found apply the most to me. Now that doesn't mean it will necessarily be the stuff that applies the most to you. However, it may be. And so as you're going through this video, make sure you're feeling out and using discernment to determine whether or not this is information that is actually connecting with you, is resonating with you, and is actually what's going on when you're seeing this number or not. And if it is, then I would welcome you to actually take the advice I give you moving forward with this number. If it isn't, that's okay. And if you're still seeing this number, there are so many other resources as well that will go over different meanings that you will possibly connect to. But however, a lot of people who do come to these videos come to them for a reason. So I am willing to bet, most people who come here, including you, one of these things is going to register and resonate. Just make sure you only apply the ones that do speak to your heart, do speak to your soul, do speak to your intuition, because that is the tool that your angels are going to speak to you through. That is what they are going to be speaking to. They're not going to be speaking to your head, they're going to be speaking to your heart. So without further ado, let's get into what the first thing that this number can mean. The first thing this number can mean is a reminder that your angels are there, they are following you, they are guiding you, and they are always with you, and to know this. And this might seem very simplistic, and this is another one that falls under a lot of different angel numbers, but it's one I always remind myself of when I see any angel number, because it means if I'm seeing these numbers that I am getting this communication, I'm open to this communication, and that I do have protectors, I have guardian angels, I have the universe on my side. It has my back, they have my back. Again, we can use any term here that you feel more comfortable with. I'm assuming you're comfortable with the word angels since you're here on this video. But if you're seeing this number, it is a reminder, look, they're close, they are watching you, they are guiding you, they are helping you, they are sending you messages, and to understand and know this, to accept this and have faith in this, because it becomes much better when you go through life accepting this, having faith in this, and putting your trust in that, than always, having this level of disbelief about it. So essentially, whenever you see this number, just remember that your angels are there. Have faith in them, especially if you're seeing this number. It's another real call to faith, to understand that they are protecting you, they are guiding you. And again, if you're seeing this number consistently, it is for a reason. Now, this number can also represent your angels telling you that it's time for new beginnings, that it's time to take a new leap. It's time to possibly even take a relatively big leap in your life. And this is another one a few different angel numbers represent. And one, especially if you feel like you've been putting off a leap, or you feel like you're being pulled towards a leap, and then you start seeing this number, can very much mean that, yes, your angels are guiding you in that direction and telling you, look, you have the green light to do this. That is in your heart to do, that is in your intuition. There is a reason you're being pulled towards this leap. Now, this leap could be a leap like entering a new relationship or leaving a relationship. This leap could be something like completely changing career paths. This leap could be something like moving to a completely different country that you've been pulled to, and whatever else it is for you. I only say those things because those are sometimes the specific ones that have been in my life. But it could be something completely different, and it could be even something that you don't consider the biggest of leaps, but it'll make a positive change in your life life and you've been pulled to. I mean, it could be a fairly simple one, like changing the time you wake up in the morning or something like that. I don't know what it is for you, but take a look at your life and really take stock on things and go, is there something I've really been pulled towards, a change, a new beginning in my life? And this is very much a message from your angel to embrace it, I go over this all the time, but when that bend in the river comes, to understand that the bends in the river are the things that they define our lives, and they bring about so much great change. And to go with optimism, to go with faith, to go with gratitude around those bends, and everything's going to work out. And this is another message from your angel saying, look, do it, and everything's not only going to work out, it's going to be so much better than before. So if you're seeing this number 1222 all the time, and you have noticed you're being pulled towards a certain leap, a certain change in your life, this is very much, can be, again, if this resonates with you, a message from your angel saying, yes, go for it, do it, this is the way to go, and to, again, have faith. And again, taking leaps is always a leap of faith. Like we talked about in the beginning, just this being a reminder that your angels are there and to have faith in that. And a lot of this is going to be predicated on faith. And so the more you can feel that from your intuition, and again, you're putting faith in your angels, your intuition, your heart in this case. So it's not that there's no signal or indication. You're not blindly doing anything. You're just maybe ignoring the more logical mind that might be like, oh, this isn't safe, you can't do this, blah, 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 and following what your heart is telling you to do, which at the end of the day, if we really tune in, we all know. So the final one I want to give you, and one that I absolutely love because it involves love, is this can be a message from your angels reminding you that love is everywhere, and to open yourself up to this energy. You know, a lot of us are afraid to love. A lot of us are afraid to shine our lights as brightly as we can because we fear it being thrown back in our face. We fear rejection. We fear that love won't be reciprocated. But understand that love isn't something that needs to be reciprocated. It's not something that the true energy of love requires or has any expectations around. It doesn't expect or require that love to be returned in the exact same way or in any way at all. And so start seeing love in everything, God in everything, perfection in everything. And if you open yourself up very much to that energy of love, great things are going to happen in your life. You know, for a start, more love is going to start coming into your life, more synchronicities in that direction. And this is one that I really connect to with this number because it's something I'm going through right now, seeing the perfection in everything. You know, even in situations that seem bad, even in circumstances where I could just be like, oh, you know, everything's against me, I see the love in it. I see the lesson. I see that I don't exactly know what's around the bend, and maybe I'm in the middle of it and it looks like it might be, you know, choppy waters. But then if I just keep going through, keep having faith, it's going to be smooth sailing on the other side, and I'll be stronger for it, or something would have come in or manifested or whatever else it is. And so when you're seeing this number, also remember love is everywhere. And this is a message your angels are trying to present you with because it is very true. If you start seeing things from a loving lens, from that perspective, that is what your reality will start to become. You know, we create our reality through our thoughts. We become what we think about. And so if we start seeing things and giving our focus to the love in our life, you know, loving the place that we're in, you know, giving gratitude for what we have, just seeing love everywhere, seeing the perfection of the process of life, then you will have more of that. You will be given more reasons to see the perfection. You will be given more reasons to feel love. And so this can be a reminder from your angels, see love everywhere. And again, this is a masterful level thing to be able to hook into often, and it will produce those level of results in your life. And just imagine, you know, every time you see this number, that you just put your hands on your heart, or you do something similar, and you just think about the things you love, and you just connect to that energy of love. And so a good practice to do is whenever you see this number, and this one resonates with you, is to just take a moment to feel the love in your life. Take a moment to cultivate that energy. And you know, this can actually become something that becomes habitual even when you're not seeing this number. But it is a good reminder and a good thing to just associate with this number, because then when you see it, you go like, oh yeah, everything is love. There's love everywhere. I'm going to choose to look at that because you can only focus on one thing at once and give your energy to one thing at once. I'm going to choose to focus on that. I'm going to focus on the love in my life, and I'm going to focus on that, maybe spend a few minutes focusing on that, really building that energy. And if you do that, it's going to be very powerful in your life and also in other people who interact with you as well. And so that's one of my favorite interpretations of this number. It's one that I really, really like to remember when seeing this number, and I hope it's one that resonates with you as well. So guys, that was the angel number 1222. Please leave me your suggestions for which angel number you want me to cover next. And if that number does resonate with me and I feel I have some experience with it, or that I can offer you something, some explanation around that number that's helpful, I will create a video around it. So if you're seeing a certain number and you want me to create something around it, please don't hesitate to let me know your suggestions. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I love that you're here. I appreciate you so much for being here. Remember, as always, you are loved. See the love in everything, like this number suggests to do, and I will see you in the next video.